Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's not talk about this movie. We'll just cut this episode there. We're not even going to mention it because I can't believe I picked this shit. I picked this for you.
Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
That is right, and I wish I didn't have to. This week we watched brand new movie 2021, The Amityville Moon, rated R, 92 minutes long. It starred some people. Tuesday Night was in it. I like her. And then a bunch of other people. But mainly Tuesday Night. And it was directed by Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Thomas Churchill.
Thomas Churchill, yes.
We went to a reform school type setting.
Yep.
And there were nuns. Oh, I'm a nun and so are you.
Yes.
We're both penguins.
But what? Penguins. But what if we went there and there were none?
Nuns?
Yes. What if there were none nuns?
Then there would be nuns.
Then there would be none nuns.
What is this movie about? I'm just going to spoil the ending. If you don't want to hear spoilers, skip to the time code that we're not going to put down there. Just fast forward. It's a lady who is a werewolf.
Yep.
And she needs to eat people, which I would think would be more vampire than werewolf.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that.
And to get a free source of food, she pretends to be a nun. Her husband pretends to be a priest. They open up like a reform school for naughty children to go to.
And there's a detective trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, he could have been left out. He was worthless.
Yeah.
And Tuesday Night.
That's right. Too bad we didn't watch this on a Tuesday night. All right, so I love werewolves. And you like Amityville movies?
Some of them.
Some of them. So what do we like about the pairing of the Amityville Moon?
In a perverse way, I kind of like the werewolf.
I actually really like the look of the werewolf in this, surprisingly enough.
Right? So it's obviously a rubber mask. It's
Absolutely.
like the high-end Halloween mask. Yeah. But it kind of worked.
I loved it because that was probably my favorite thing about it, which is weird. Yeah. A lot of werewolf movies, it's the werewolf that pisses me off.
The part.
Yeah. This one, it's actually a monster type. You know, it walks up on two legs. It walks on all fours at some point. Yep. But the look of it, it's a hulking beast, and it's obviously a man in a suit. You know, which I would prefer that over that CGI stuff for actual wolves any day. I like that the eyes blinked. I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of creepy, but it was a decent
little touches like that.
Yeah, it was just a decent looking werewolf, which was nice. I was surprised. This was actually shot pretty well.
Yeah, it looked good.
It's obviously a low budget indie movie, but it looked really good. Huh?
No,
it is.
I'm shocked.
Oh man,
clutching my pearls. Oh,
yeah. Your pearls? Huh.
You never heard that phrase?
No.
Clutching your pearls?
Well, like the necklace?
Yeah.
Like a pearl necklace?
Not like that kind of pearl necklace.
Right. No, it looked good, which, you know, I was not expecting that for some reason.
Yeah.
It was shot well. And actually, I really liked the score at times in this. I thought it had a pretty decent score. Like, in the opening credits, the score was nice. And other times, I thought it worked. That's all I got for
I got nothing, man.
All right. Well, we don't like when movies don't like us. We don't...
I don't like werewolves. They're pussies.
Yeah.
What else don't we like?
Like vampires. That's always going to be a thing with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's great.
It should never change.
No, it shouldn't. This movie had awful pacing.
Oh, shit. It was so boring.
It was terrible. Oh. And it commits the biggest no-no movie can make, and that's being completely boring the entire time.
And the story, what was there, wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
I can handle slower pacing if the story supports it.
Right.
But the story was just not interesting.
It's just, there was nothing exciting about it. Even the werewolf attack scenes, it didn't pack a punch. There was nothing to it. It was just kind of like, hey, cool, there's the werewolf. Oh.
Well,
that was lame.
Yeah. And I don't understand that, because if you put on paper what this movie was about, it should have been interesting.
Yeah.
A werewolf opens a reform school just to have victims.
Right.
That's an interesting... I mean, what a great mystery. A police detective investigating werewolf attacks. That should be interesting. By all rights, this should have been way more interesting than it was. The acting, too, didn't help.
Acting wasn't great.
No, it wasn't good.
Very bland.
Yeah.
characters were very, very annoying to me. Pretty much all of them. I didn't mind the detective. He was probably out of all the characters, he was okay. Yeah. It was just they didn't take him anywhere with it. Like it was just boring.
This movie needed gore.
Yeah, there was not enough.
There was hardly anything.
Not enough. And the blood looked terrible. It looked like freaking chocolate syrup.
What was there was bad. For it to have been really successful, it should have been sleazy. Yeah. It needed a bunch of 20-year-old boobies on screen and a bunch of blood, buckets of gore being dumped all over, great, practical effects. That's what this really needed. Because had they done that, I think the story would have been forgivable. Yeah. Because we'd be having so much fun with the visuals.
And it didn't have that. Yeah. Instead, there were none. The transformation, while it wasn't the worst I've seen, the makeup effects in it were terrible. Yeah. Like on the face. I did like that the fingers kind of twisted and stuff. That was kind of neat, but just I don't know.
Honestly, the transformation for me was just kind of forgettable. Yeah. Because I don't remember many details.
All I remember is the hand and then the face just being, the makeup being just, you could see how poopy it was. Yeah, that's all I got.
Boring was the biggest, worst part of it. It just wasn't interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and what the fuck does this have to do with Amityville?
That was going to be my next thing.
This has nothing to do with Amityville.
Did I miss anything?
It's not in Amityville.
No. I mean, I think they just use it as a ploy to draw attention.
Yeah. I mean, some Amityville movies are very peripheral about it. Like Amityville, It's About Time, where it's literally just the clock from the Amityville house. You can kind of stretch it and say, well, it's kind of about somehow. Amityville. Yeah. This had nothing. I did not catch a single Amityville reference anywhere in there.
Maybe it's because the moon would be over Amityville somewhere. Because it's over everywhere. I'm just saying. I don't know. Wrap her up, dude.
Wrap her up.
Wrap her up. Put this moon in the sky.
I don't know, man. 0.5 out of 8. I didn't like any of it. I'll give it 0.5 for the werewolf. Okay. The werewolf looked cool. That is the only really nice thing I have to say about this. So 0.5 goes to the special effects team.
Boring as hell. Very slow. Uneventful, unexciting, the death sucked, the blood and gore sucked, the acting wasn't great, the characters were bland and dumb, and it just wasn't fun. There's nothing fun. The werewolf did look cool, I did appreciate that, it's just too bad nothing else went with it, and I liked the score quite a bit at times. So it's not the worst piece of junk I've ever seen in my life, but it's certainly not good. I'm going to go 2 out of 8 just because I did like the werewolf and I like the score, and those are 2 huge things in werewolf movies for me. So, other than that, bleh.
Hey, if you like what we're doing, go check us out on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, over on the Instagram at StoopidMovies. You can email us, StoopidMovies@outlook.com.
Yep.
And give us a better plot line for something called Amityville Moon.
And of course, tell your friends.
Just do it.
Yeah! All right. And that's that, folks. Are you recording? You are recording. You always sneak up and hit that without me realizing.
I mean, I literally have to reach way over there. It's not like
I thought you were pointing at yourself.
Oh, look at me.
Hey, I'm on there.
Hey, I know that guy.